Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Carolina Panthers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, 38, ready.
It's Young off play action. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
10 yards on the
this defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times 2 interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver? We're going to see the ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, 1st down.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
2nd and 1 at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
Here we go, ready?
Again, it's Young. And he slings one that's incomplete. Tommy Trimble, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short. You talk about this Miami defense. Right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on the road or chip away at their timing.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Turnover on downs.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Dolphins.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. Now inside the 25. Tyreek Hill. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around.
Young here, you can see, changing the play.
Now Young, off the play fake.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense.
And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Down. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's Young.
These guys running back out of the backfield. Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Carolina! Chuba Hubbard, his 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level. Ryan Fitzgerald now to have the extra point.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 14-7.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Come on, set, ready, ready.
On play action, Young.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Young into the slide, and he's got a first down. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man-coverage are so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set.
Now here's Young.
They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw. Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
Young.
line.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The Panthers at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best this football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Fuse, yellow. Ready?
Young now. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. To the air once more, Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Yellow, 43. Cluster, 6. Cut.
4th down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Viking, hey, Get up. Viking, hey, Happy Lion. Go, go, go.
They'll run for it with Achane. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here we go, here we go. Red, cut, move, 32.
Here is Young. Now he's going to step up and run. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Shot, 17. Ready?
They go play action. Young. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. They'll play fake. Now Young. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Unlock line. Unlock next.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Play fake. Here's Willis. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
This is caught.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
60 Dyson. 60 Dyson.
Willis on the sneak.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Ready? Ready?
Achane. He is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Ready? Go!
Here's a quick throw right side.
Touchdown! Darren Waller, a 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And it's now 21-7.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
They find some open field here. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. Now Young.
He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was 1st and 10 at the 11.
Ready? Ready?
Throwing, Young. And it's caught. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Off the play fake, Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
And Xavier Leggett there to make the grab. And the Panthers are back within a score. Fitzgerald now for the extra point.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he goes out of bounds after a solid return to the 45.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
They go play action with Willis. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here's Willis. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Willis.
And the Dolphins first down.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Willis to throw.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Greg Dulcich.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Dicker now to tack on the extra point.
Oh, this is blocked. That's a live ball scooped up by the offense. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here we go. Here we go. Steal. Black.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
A short throw hauled in by Trimble.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Set. Ready.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
52 black.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Set.
Young working out of the gun. This throw caught. Right around the 6. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
33.
Here's Young from the shotgun.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. To throw, Young. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Xavier Legette as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6.
27. Panthers 41.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
All the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here's a quick throw completed by Willis.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. That catch is number 819 of his career. It ties him with Hall of Famer Steve Largent,
who did things largely below the radar. Not this guy. 819 catches, that speaks loudly in volumes.
And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Back to throw, Willis. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 17, 19 Lions.
Willis takes the snap. They're going for it. Short throw going to be caught by Waller.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45, and it'll be territory. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Here we go, set. Hot 70, hot 70. Ready.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down. There after getting 8 yards. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. And look at this. The punt team is out there. Somebody better give them the memo that it's 2nd down. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Short throw held in by Trimble.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
Here we go.
1st and 10.
It's Young off play action. And his throw here is incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Young off the play fake.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Here we go, here we go. Panthers 60, Panthers 60. Roll.
Up the middle, Achane.
Gets past one man.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 98 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Miami.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
To the right side and intercepted. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Bronco 80. Ready.
A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
Panthers 21. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards.
Ready.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Fight. 97. Come on. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Oronde Gadsden.
25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The tight end in motion right.
Let's go.
Now Willis to throw.
And his throw is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
65.
Here's Willis. Quick slant, Tyreek Hill with it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
He's going to pick up the first down and then some.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Dolphins get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Willis will try and throw for this.
And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now Young. Bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Third down, Young from the gun. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
D.J. Johnson, the one who got there for the sack.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 23-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
19, crack all 80.
Willis. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. In motion, Hill.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the handoff, it's H.M.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll get this in the hands of Hill, complete. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one.
Devon Achane scampering home from 19 yards out. And the